Welcome back, everybody, to the Pigskin Blink. It's crap. This quote from Brian Hartline, wide receiver of the Miami Dolphins, with respect to Houston Texan rookie DJ Swearinger's hit on Dustin Keller that resulted in, let's count them, a torn ACL, a torn MCL, a torn PCL, and a dislocated kneecap. Swearinger, speaking after Saturday's game, stated concerning the hit and the injury, "My senior year, I had like 3 helmet-to-helmet penalties. I knew I had to change my play style and start targeting low." That quote provided by ESPN.com. So what is it in the NFL? Below the shoulders, above the knees, or is it smaller? Maybe even much smaller. Maybe just right in this small little box. And for everyone old enough, it reminds me of a certain scene from The Jerk starring Steve Martin.
Anything in this general area, right in here, anything below the stereo and on this side of the bicentennial glasses, anything between the ashtrays and the thimbles, anything in this 3 inches, right in here in this area, that includes the chiclets but not the erasers.
The Redskins, without RG3, came out with a win over the Steelers last night in what could be considered the Injury Bowl. Nearly 10 players from both sides of the ball, including Rex Grossman, Lawrence Timmons, and Kirk Cousins, all missed time due to injury during the matchup. The Cleveland Browns have announced Brandon Weeden as their starting quarterback. Weeden has proved solid this preseason, going 10 of 13 for 112 and a touchdown against the Rams in Week 1, and then 8 of 12 for 117 and 2 touchdowns this past week. The 29-year-old is completing over 70% of his passes without throwing an interception. In some should-have-known better news for defenses and IDPs in fantasy football, Von Miller, linebacker of the Broncos, All-Pro, star sack leader, will now miss the first 6 games of regular season action for violating the NFL's policy on performance-enhancing drugs. In his past 2 seasons, he has been the Broncos' sack leader, grabbing about 30. If unchanged, his banishment from the team will begin August 30th. That's it for me today. Tonight, I'll be recording along with the Mad Scientist a new episode of the Fantasy Football Toolkit. Tomorrow, check out DeLav and Dotson live from the Crane Room Bar and Grill in Newcastle for 3SN Live. Take it easy, everybody.